Hi again, everybody. Today's rant is brought to you by New Works Plumbing of Sacramento. Locally owned for over 20 years, New Works has a fix for you. For your plumbing needs and repairs, just go to sacserviceplumbing.com or call the number on your screen. New Works Plumbing, they've got a fix for you. What a disappointment last night in Sacktown. The Kings had a chance to wrap up their first playoff spot since 2006 in front of a crazy, frenzied crowd, taking on a Minnesota team that had played the night before. No Karl Anthony Towns, and the Kings couldn't put the ball in the ocean, shooting 5 of 27 from downtown. The T-Wolves put on a passing clinic, 33 assists and 8 turnovers. Final score, 119-115. Now, what is a little bit alarming about this is the fact that the Kings, yes, have had an outstanding season. In all likelihood, they're going to be the third seed in the West. But the crowds have been phenomenal. They've been off the hook. Even players on opposing teams after the games have complimented the atmosphere and how great the crowds have been. And yet the Kings have a better record on the road than they do at home. And the Kings have home court advantage in the first round when the playoffs begin on April 15th. But is playing in Sacramento really an advantage for the Kings? The numbers tell otherwise. How puzzling is that? Last night, I think, was the biggest game in the history of that building. Name me a better, bigger game. And when I mean better, I'm talking about the buildup, people spending 2, 3, 4, 5 times face value to say, hey, I was there when the Kings clinched the playoff spot for the first time since 2006. Biggest game in the history of that building for the Kings. And they lost, and they didn't play well. I'm not going to erase how tremendous this season has been, but to me, that's a little alarming. It's a little alarming because the Kings are going to be playing at home for perhaps one extra game in the first round of the playoffs and maybe even beyond. But right now, this team looks better when they play on the road than they do at home. And that's my rant for today. Hope you have a great day. And as always, thank you so much for checking out If You Don't Like That. So long, everybody.